Let's take a tour of our 38-foot school bus.
All right, so this is the driver's seat, as you can tell. On this side, we hand built this shelf. There used to be the old school bus handle here, so we made this here, and we've got some moss that we found while hiking that we're trying to keep alive, but it has been quite difficult to keep alive. Here's the driver's seat. All the electricals back there that we boxed in, and then we've just got this chair on top of a chair that we got from Academy, and it's been working really well. Um, Not much else to see up here, just aside from some dirty shoes and our welcome mat. Then as you come inside, there is a door that separates all the heating elements. I know a lot of people don't build walls, but we thought it was worth using the space. Then as you come inside, we have our lovely, pretty big kitchen over here on this side with the propane stove, butcher block countertops, and then up here we have our TV on a swivel, which is really nice when you're watching TV over here on this side. We've got our spices up here. We just kind of built this little kick up so we can keep some things there, which is really nice. Over in this drawer, we've got our silverware. And then down here, we keep our pots and pans and blender, air fryer. And then we'll just go through real quick. We just got some towels here, some Tupperware here, which you can tell that we have lots of leftovers in the fridge. And then down here, we just have some cups and some measuring for cooking, which I don't do, but Sharif does, so that's nice. Then we just have our little mini RV propane stove that is a little messy right now, but we got a good deal on it because they're quite expensive, and we got this one on sale, so that was nice. And then you come over here and we got our double deep sinks. I don't know what they call them, deep sinks, which is really nice to have deep sinks when you're living tiny because things seem to get dirty a lot quicker, in my opinion. So we're always using this station here, and then we just got the nice little extending head here. But if you close the door, you've got a nice mirror for all the ladies and maybe some of the men. And then we have our dining room table slash extra kitchen area, which comes out on a swivel. You can move it around a lot of different ways, and you can also take it off and put it somewhere else if you got a lot of guests that need this area. And then down here, it does open up, and we have our diesel heater, which you can see the little vent there and the what do you call that thing?
Display.
The display here. So the heat is nice. I mean, we have the diesel heater tapped into our diesel tank, so we don't have to fill it up all the time. So that's been really helpful. Lots of storage down there. We have our extra food, extra napkins, things like that down there. And then we have a 10.1 cubic refrigerator, which is really nice because we thought about getting one smaller, and we were like, no, let's just get exactly what can fit in here. So it's pretty big. It holds a lot. The freezer is really nice as well. Holds quite a bit of stuff. Want to get a good shot in there. And then we weren't sure if we wanted to get a microwave, but we got one, and I'm glad we did. It's really tiny, but it does the job. And then over here, we have our pantry, which goes quite a long ways back. I can stick my arm in there, which is a pro and a con. But yeah, so we got lots of food there, and then also under the couch we have the food too. Then over on this side of the cabinet, and here we have our plates and our bowls, which we use these things because you don't want them to break or rattle around while you're driving because they can get quite annoying. And then we've got our knives in here, which we don't need too much of anything, so we just have a few things of each item. So, and then as you come this way, this is like the hallway. You've got London's space over here, and then you've got the bathroom over here. And we'll start with London because he's in the bed and he's just really wanting to say hi. So here's London. Here's his bed. It's It's not quite a twin size bed in width-wise, but it's way longer than a twin size bed. So he gets plenty of space. He's real small, so he gets lots of space. And then he will just step up here with these steps, and he gets up here pretty easily. So that's been good for him. And then down here, way down here, you have his desk for school. It works really well. He's been doing a lot of hard work here. He is not very happy about all the hard work he's having to do since he's been out of school. But he's learning his schedule and learning that he has to do hard work. He also has lots of space. This is where he keeps his toys, which most of them are outside because he loves to play outside. He's got more toy space here, and then clothes. Over on this side, we've got a printer because when kids are in school, you need a printer. We've got our router back there, which you can't really see right now, but it's there. And then we've got this handy dandy Shark vacuum, which works wonders. It's amazing. If you guys need a small vacuum that's really good, this guy will be your best friend. And we just stick that in there and Velcro everything down. Everything is Velcroed down. Then this gigantic thing you see here is our air conditioner. It's also a heater, but the heater takes way too much power to use, so we mostly just use the AC. We haven't quite used the AC very much because it's not really that hot yet, although I am kind of sweating right now, but I think that's just because I'm talking to you guys. Anyway, so yeah, we haven't gotten a chance to really test it, but we have used it a few times, and it blows pretty cool. It's just not really in a good location for it to blow directly throughout, so we'll talk about that on another video. We do have carbon dioxide testers and smoke detectors all throughout the bus. I think we have 3 of them, 1 in each thing, and then we also have fire extinguishers. We've got 1 in the kitchen and 1 here. On this side, we have our bathroom, and it's just a magnet, little, forgot what you called them, type doors. And I will let Sharif go in there because it is really small. You've got your DIY composting toilet. Nothing special, just somewhere to use the restroom. We didn't want to pay $1,000 for a composting toilet, at least not right now with all the other things we were doing. So we DIY'd it, yes. Over here we have our shower. Nothing special in there. It's really short for Sharif. He has to sit in the chair, but it's perfect for me in London. Right here we have our teeny tiny itty bitty little sink, and yes, it works. Someone has asked if it works because it's so tiny that it looks fake, but yeah, it works for washing our hands and brushing our teeth, but we don't use it too often because it is tiny and the water can come out very easily. So more of a novelty. If you come back here, we have his and hers closets. They are pretty big. They go all the way back. I'll show you my side because the boys' side is not very pretty. So my side, we have just these 4 drawers down here, and you do get extra storage behind it, which is where I keep our winter stuff. And then these come down and you have more space in the back, which I keep all my thousands of shoes that I probably shouldn't have brought, but I love shoes, so there they are. So yeah, you can fit quite a bit in. Back here is our lovely queen size bed, and we have plenty of space on each side so that when we get on the bed, we're not having to climb all over the bed to fix things. We can actually come off over here on the side, which is pretty nice to be able to fix the bed. Well, a little bit of space to fix the bed on the sides versus having to struggle a little bit more. We have our washing machine. Now it is a pedestal washing machine that you would put underneath your big one at home, so it is quite tiny, but it does the trick and it gets some clothes clean. So that's been really handy. We've used it quite a few times. And we don't have a dryer, unfortunately. It takes too much power, but a washing machine I will take. And then on the sides here, we have our desk because we work remote. We have my side over here, which I keep pretty much everything that I need. All my skincare, my contacts, my earrings, my jewelry, just everything crammed over there. And I still have more space. Nothing to see in here. There's absolutely nothing in here except for some headphones because he's very minimalistic. He does not need anything. Just give him a few pair of shirts and shorts and he's good to go. Underneath both of the chairs, you can take the cushions off and you can see what's underneath here in our garage space. On this side, we have our 100-gallon freshwater tank. So you could and you can see how full your tank is, which we're looking pretty good. And we have a little shut off there. So if we ever had any leaks, which I hope never happens, we can shut it off. And then on the middle, you get to see more of the plumbing. We have our water pump there, which has been working really, really well. It's a very good water pump. It has not given us any trouble, and it gives us really, really good water pressure. Really good water pressure. A little peek down there. We've got a filter here, the water pump's here, and what's that thing again?
The expander or something?
The accumulator.
Yeah.
That's the accumulator. And then you can kind of get a peek of the garage. There's some stuff in there. There's a water tank. And that's our solar back there. But we showed that in another video, and we'll make some more of the garage videos later. On this side under there, it's more of the same that you just saw. Aside from we have our laundry basket in there, so I don't think you want to see that one. So there you have it. That's our bus tour. All 38 feet of it.